Light vs ultralight rods for trout. Which is better? A light rod is a rod that is designed for use with lighter lines and lures, while an ultralight rod is designed for use with ultralight lines and smaller lures. When choosing a rod for trout, it is important to consider the type of water you will be fishing in and the size of the trout you are targeting. In general, light rods are better for smaller streams and creeks where the trout are smaller. Ultralight rods are better for larger streams and rivers where the trout are larger. There are advantages and disadvantages to both light and ultralight rods. Light rods are easier to control and cast, and they are better for smaller trout. Ultralight rods are better for larger trout and for fishing in larger streams and rivers. Let's take a closer look at the difference between light and ultralight rod when it comes to fish for trout. There's a lot of debate in the fishing community about what kind of rod is best for trout fishing. Light vs ultralight. Both have their pros and cons, so it really comes down to personal preference. If you're someone who likes to feel the fish on the line, then a light rod is probably the way to go. Light rods give you better sensitivity, so you can feel even the smallest nibbles. They also give you a bit more control over your line and lure, which can be helpful when you're trying to finesse a fish. On the other hand, ultralight rods are great for those who want to cast further and cover more water. They are also a bit easier on the arms since you don't have to swing them around as much. And many anglers find that they actually hook more fish with ultralight rods, since the lighter line is less likely to scare fish off. So, which is the right choice for you? Ultimately, it comes down to personal preference. Try out both light and ultralight rods and see which one you like best. In terms of cost, light rods are more expensive than ultralight fishing rods. This is because light rods are made with higher quality materials and construction, which results in a higher price tag. In terms of performance, light rods offer better sensitivity and accuracy, while ultralight rods are better for casting long distances. So, it really comes down to what you plan on using your rod for. If you want the best possible performance, then go with a light rod. If you're looking to save some money, then go with an ultralight rod. The main difference between light and ultralight rods for trout is the weight. Light rods are typically around 3–5 ounces, while ultralight rods are around 1–3 ounces. This makes ultralight rods much easier to handle and cast, especially for those who are new to fly fishing. On the other hand, light rods are designed for fish that weigh 6 pounds or less, while ultralight rods are designed for fish that weigh 4 pounds or less. Both types of rods are designed to be used with smaller lures and baits, and both types of rods are often used for catch and release fishing. A light or ultralight rod for trout can be used in any situation, but they are best suited for smaller streams and rivers. The lighter weight makes them easier to maneuver in tight spaces in smaller streams. Advantages and disadvantages of light and ultralight rods for trout fishing. The main advantage of light and ultralight rods when it comes to fishing for trout is that they are easier to handle and cast. The lighter weight also makes them more sensitive, so you can feel the fish biting more easily. The main disadvantage is that they are not as durable as heavier rods and can be more easily broken.